Hey everyone, this is Sentru. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Warlock Master of the Arcane. Let's go ahead and move our turn on. Okay, the war of the purple and the red continues. The Kingpin, and, well, she's basically a lizard woman that worships an eldritch horror slash, evil god that seems to have something to do with kraken and serpents and other things from the deep. Not Cthulhu, though. She's not that cool. Doing a number on their Minotaurs there. That's because they're basic Minotaurs. They're not the black Minotaurs are the upgrades. Those guys would have taken some hits to bring down. I don't think that town is going to last much longer, just saying. I mean, wow. Like, everyone's ganging up on them all at once. The town's just in a bad spot. Well, apparently the Minotaurs were in a big fight. They may be dead now. But it, zoomed the wrong direction. Sometimes it does that. It's very annoying to me, but whatever. Alright, I figured I could skip a lot of these. Okay, they're moving away, they're moving away, they're moving away. That's good. That'll help me out. They're scouting my coast. Don't care. And we're going through the monsters and some of the other guys, and then the neutral guys will eventually get a turn. Yep, they shot someone and I missed most of it. The monsters are kind of walking around aimlessly. Okay, before I cast the spell that's now ready, let's go ahead and move these up one space at a time. Okay, Demon Woods have the magic thicket. Don't mess with these guys unless you're really ready for it. They're elites. Yeah. By the way, there are actually a lot of... I actually didn't quite say it correctly. There are a number of supreme class monsters that you cannot ever control. So the only one you can control is the Gold Dragon, outside of some sort of unusual tricks you may be able to pull off, but slim chance type thing. For the most part, it's the Gold Dragon and the heroes. Otherwise, they're enemy only. So, we'll get to that when it comes time. Okay, what did we build? We got a mill. Our food is up to 8.9. That is very nice. But now I don't have a need for it as much to build my shipyard because we can now make guys just attack normally. Oh well. Okay, so, kaboom. It's going to help them a little bit. Okay. Let's have them go up to the hills. That's a good defensive position, so they can take some hits. These guys can land. That'll help them out. I have an idea. I'm going to make a bit of a sacrifice here. So if I put them here, they're going to block off the land guys, the skeletons. And if I put them here, they can move up to here, and then the bats can move away from the archers. But the skeletons actually can't attack these. This will be even better. So with the high healer tanking and the green bats blocking, the Euro Bowmasters can get up and start peppering these guys with some shots pretty soon. Alright, so that'll be good. Let's get them over here. Okay. I'm also putting the green bats there as sort of bait, to be honest, because I can lose them, but I can't lose the others. And then so that city will likely shoot at them and not at some of my more vulnerable units. With any luck, they'll actually shoot at these transport cogs. Okay, idle unit. Alright, these guys. I'll bring them up to land, but they don't want to land just yet. They can't land just yet because they move this turn. I guess either way, that's the same basic idea. Alright, so we got money, income. What do we have to produce more money? Just the Craftsman District, really. We could bring a Minotaur Palace in so that we can later get Black Minotaurs. That'd be a decent idea. I can also, since I've got a decent amount, I could bring in some more money as well. So you get very little money, honestly, coming in when it comes to, just in general, for the Arethi. They're just not very good at it. It's just not their strength. Oh, whoops. I was going to set it to start casting a spell. Whoops. Waste. Oh well. Realistically, it's not even going to be important. fact, I think I'm probably going to end up removing the spell that I cast accidentally now that I think about it, because it's just taking up mana and it's not going to give much of a bonus, considering my ranged guys are not going to be in use after a while. They're going to attack with their transport cogs! Take that! Yeah. Pretty sure one's the minimum damage you're going to do. Though I think in cases of cities that are guarded, you may only do it to the guy guarding the city. I'm not sure. Still, 1 damage is 1 damage. I'm not sure if you can get 0 or not. If not, you may have to be like under half a point to get 0 damage. So it rounds, or something like that. Not sure how that works exactly. So Ashar's pulling out, making it much easier for me to capture that city. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, they didn't take the bait, but they did take 30 damage. So I'll take that as a victory nonetheless. Except for that part. The part where they just took a ton of damage. Ow! Holy crud. Ow! Okay. Eeny, meeny, mo. Okay, so she should have a healing, and that's 19.8 health. Oh, she can level up. Okay, she can add Cleric's Shield, additional healing action, and she can get more healing power or resistance to melee and missile. I'm going to go with actually the healing action in this case. I'm going to use Touch of Life on herself. That's almost a full heal, and since these guys are weakened, that should be fine. You know what? I'm going to have them... no, I don't want them to land their troops right away. Okay, so... yeah, they can still move, actually. So I'm going to have that go ahead, like I was thinking. Move on up a little bit, scout ahead, too. And then they can block them. In fact, no, I don't want them to attack the city. That'll get them clobbered. These guys can land as well. And look at these guys coming up here. And I think we're good to go. These guys next turn will probably... hang on. They can upgrade. Oh, these are the level 1 guys. Now they're tougher. And have a new ability. Just like the other guys got a special ability, they get Chaos Mystery. It's basically, it hits the enemy and the enemy in the square beyond them. So if like they attack the city, they hit that space beyond them too. And it's primarily elemental damage instead of melee. So it's less resistant. It's a nice little extra trick. Zombies can now be recruited. This is actually very, very important. Now remember, zombies have 3 food each turn that they're going to be taking out of your... it just has upkeep, so you can only do so much. So I'm only going to buy 1 to start with, and you don't need to enchant them. Just put plain money upgrades on them, and that will be sufficient to get a pretty strong unit. And then you can place them here and there throughout your empire. And basically anytime you have a nasty unit, like the guys that were attacking my city over here, you can have them, like, let's say they would run into the city. Now they have to damage the city and the zombies simultaneously. It splits the damage. The zombies can tank like crazy, and it would do a penalty to total damage output. In fact, let me check and see. Can I see my stats on the zombies? What it can do? Yeah, here it is. Zombie are, so it's 40%, 39%, but basically 40%. That is a huge hit, though, to all neighboring enemy units. 40%, basically, taken right off the top. So combine that with some nice defensive moves, and yeah, it really helps out. It basically allows and shoot the Kraken again. So like, let's say, for example, they're hitting the city. Okay, so half the damage goes to the city, and the enemies are now dealing with the issue of dealing 40% less against the city and against the zombies. And so you can do this for other things, like let's say they decided, well, that city's guarded, so I'll go attack the magic tower. So move the zombies over and have them guard the magic tower now. That kind of thing. It's actually pretty useful. Construction is complete on the crypt. That was where we got the zombies from. What can we build? What's our building? We need food. We really do. So even though this is a terrible production of food for just in general. Actually, cancel that. Crud. My mistake. I just realized I should have paid attention. I have a gold mine right there and donkeys, which I can use to get more money. 10 each. Actually, I think it's 10 and 12. I better go with money just to make use of what I actually have. I'll go ahead and put it in the plains anyways, but whoops. Okay, so they can sneak around here. They'll be okay. Except for the Greater Fire Elementals. The Greater Fire Elementals might object. Alright, so what was I going to do? Oh, right. Okay, so I got to go back first to Ardania. And then... Who was it? Are these guys the ones? Or is it the ones that are in the boats? The ones that are in boats. Cancel Wind Walking. Remove the enchantment. That's an extra 2 mana. That's actually pretty significant. It's worth it on your toughest units, but on someone who will never be an elite unit, I'll pass. Okay, let's see what we're going to do. I have 2 major paths I normally take when I'm playing as the elves. One path is through Agrela, as far as, like, what do you call it, religious worship, and the other is Helia. Agrela will give you a unit that does spirit damage and thus can pierce defenses, and it will also give them, oh, and they took out Kruhl took out one of Malazoshi's hero units. That's pretty nice for them. And Malazoshi countered by using Firestorm. Ooh. Anyways, I feel like an announcer here. And then there's the cog. Little tiny ship. I'm going to attack you with my transport ship. Yeah, good luck with that. Anyways, but as I was saying, if you go with Agrela, you also, in addition to that, you get the advantage of basically, if I can keep my brain moving here.
A new spell has been researched, my lord.
Elemental Regeneration's up. I'm going to get that going. It's my next thing. So now, my High Healer is a nice advantage. Okay. She's taking a lot of hits. She can get... Ooh. Looks like we can now buy potions. So that's missile resistance and elemental damage, magic resistance. So that'll help her a little bit. This will increase the melee and range resistance of the target. Yeah, but you've lost half your health. But the enemy is taking a lot of hits. Let me think. Okay. I think she's just going to have to retreat. And then I think I'll have her go ahead and... Since I can't have her heal this turn, she'll put up a shield. And then for just a couple of turns, it doesn't last forever. She's got that, yeah, 3 turns. She's got 25 resistance, which is... The points add up and basically end up resisting. So now she's taking... Oh, well, she didn't have any resistance, looks like. It's not kicking in. Oh, Elemental and Death. Ooh. Healer's Shield, you lied. This isn't melee and ranged. This is Elemental and Death. Yeah. They did it wrong. They need to update that. Well, they won't, though. They pretty much stopped on Warlock Master Arcane and working on Warlock 2 of the Exiled. And so it's not going to see any fixes. Darn it. Anyways, so now they have resistance to Elemental and Death. Dang you. Curse you. Well, it's a good thing I actually pulled back. That would have hurt. Okay, so they're going to move up and they're going to attack from afar. See, if I have my guys down here attack, this is going to be a bit of a problem. I'm going to have them go ahead and fortify. They're going to pull up. Let me think. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, they're going to have up to here out. They're going to have some bonuses in here. I think I can get most of what I want. I think this might be a good spot. It'll be a nice midway point to be able to capture some good grounds. I think I'm going to have them build the city there next turn. Research. Rune Protection is an easy one just if I want to get something out of the way, as it's only 1 point. What happens is you place a rune on the ground. This is one of Kralm's spells. And it will increase, as it says, resistance to melee and range of all friendly units within its vicinity, which means adjacent to it. And it'll die after 3 turns, and it also gets attacked by the enemy, usually, which means it won't last as long, but you can also block off a space for a turn or so. So, it's just a little something. Nice little bonus. It's pretty cheap, too, as I recall, to cast. So there's our Magic Bazaar, which is where we got our potions from, and more mana, so that'll be good. The Craftsman District is coming along nicely, so we got more money coming in. The Hall of Alchemy for more mana, and now we got our bat units. Okay. Okay, well I guess I have to watch out for more of these elemental guys. And there's a dragon. Red dragon. Let's read this one. Might as well. As I've already mentioned before, or excuse me, as I've already mentioned, the dragons of Ardania were believed to be extinct until during the reign of the last great king, elves started summoning other dragons from the world of Illis. As I said before, there were two types of these dragons, red and golden. Now look at the board. What do we know about the red dragon? About red dragons? Write this down. The red variety is, as a rule, a little smaller and significantly more aggressive than their gold counterparts. They boast a hide of crimson color, scaly wings, and a rather large... Okay, this isn't funny. Who's drawn this filth on the board? And that, my friends, is the only inappropriate joke in the game, and that's not much of one by comparison with what a lot of games have. So if you want a sexual joke, that's as close as you're going to get in this game, which is for the best for most of us, because it doesn't really matter to most people. They're still funny. Alright, I'll go ahead and read the demon one. Some say that these tree spirits have existed in Ardania long before men. Others believe the demon woods are the creation of Andravis the Dark Mage. But the one point upon all what... Excuse me, stumbling through my words here. But the one point upon which all are agreed, demon woods, no matter their history, harbor ferocious hatred towards all other creatures. They're actually pretty nasty. They get some resistance to melee and missile, especially missile. They do have weakness to elemental. When they attack you, it roots you in place, so you can't run away. Basically, -2 movement points, lowers your resistance to missile and life magic. They are foresters, so they get bonus to attacking and defending in forests. And then we have a bunch of other stuff that they've already taken, which is just special abilities. But it's still, 31 melee, 70 hit. Well, actually, 30% of that's increased in melee. It's probably a little bit lower, like 25. And 70 hit points. They're an elite fighter. They're a melee elite fighter of about standard. But that means don't mess with them with weak guys, Who's our idle unit? Okay, it's the bats. They still need to scout farther. Ah,
We have found a portal to another world.
interesting. Another portal. And up here I see another guy over there. You know what? Malazoshi, are you willing to talk yet? You want a non-aggression pact?
Speak to me.
We'll see after the next turn. And apparently in the next video. Mystic Portal that I just saw is right there. Oh, right, and I gotta build this. Oh, right. Trading post. They'll add on 10 to their base since they already double their money income. That'll be 20 more gold each turn they'll be pulling in. Alright, so I'll wrap this up from here. I hope you're having fun, and I'll see you next video. And yes, I'm trying to keep it to 10 to 15 minutes. We're already up to 18. I just, yeah, forgetfulness. Anyways, see you next time.